All right, so this dude right here, I just saw for the first time. I don't know who he is. You guys probably do. Let's see. Alex Hormozi. Alex Hormozi. Anyhow, he's on, was it Chris Wilson? No, Chris Wilson is the podcast. This is Modern Wisdom, you guys. I watch this a lot and I like it. I've never seen this dude before. He's going to say something right now that totally is where I'm at in life. Check it out.
And such a hard thing to do. And so it's being able to say, if I shut myself in a room and I had to come up with a value for something and just use my own mind to come up with what I think this is worth, it's that answer that you get in a room, in isolation, with no internet connection, that you believe in that number more than every single other person's. And most people can't do that. But like that ability, and then what happens though is if you really have to believe in that rather than everyone else's, you double check your fucking math. Because if it is different than everyone else's, you have the that is what opportunity
advantage,
is, right? And it's like, and you have the potential to make a shitload of money or lose a ton of money because you didn't check your math. And so the more I've been reinforced for thinking independently, and in the beginning it's on small things, and then you just continue to reinforce that cycle of, I came to this conclusion on my own. It seems different than everyone else's, but I think my thing makes sense. So I'm going to do that.
How would you advise someone to overcome that regression to the mean, that pull to not make waves, to not be heterodox or non-typical when it comes to their decision making? Because it's hard. You're talking about this internal conflict versus external conflict.
Yeah.
How do you make the internal conflict more important than the external conflict?
For me, I was more miserable trying to make everyone else happy than I am now with everyone else unhappy with me. And so I think like from the social group that I had before I quit my job, if we're going all the way like ground zero to today, I talked to no one from that time in my life compared to today. And I was absolutely miserable and unhappy and unfulfilled. And I would say that the majority of those people probably don't like me today because I changed. I didn't do what I was supposed to do. He thinks he's so fancy now, et cetera, et cetera. And I think I'm just okay with that. And so I think coming to terms with the idea that I could be absolutely rejected by everyone I know, but like me, I was more okay with that because the alternative was I didn't want to live anymore. And so obviously there's degrees and there's continuums and there's stages of where people are at with that. But as that being the taken to its logical extreme, would I rather live for them than live for me? I would rather be hated by everyone than like myself.
Amen, brother.
There's a degree of honesty is...
I can't agree with that more at any point in my entire life than I do right now. I may expose myself too much. I may be a little too honest. I may be too stupid. I may be whatever it is, but I'm doing stuff that really makes me happy. And I'm actually living my life for the first time ever. And I like myself again. I like myself so much. I don't need drugs. I don't need alcohol. I don't need somebody else to live for so I have some purpose. Like, I really love my life, and it's freaking awesome. And it's going to get a whole lot better, you guys. Stay tuned. Peace out.